guys, welcome to today's video. Today I thoroughly enjoyed filming this one because it was the first time I was back in the gym since the gyms closed here in Liverpool in the UK, and the government decided to close gyms because of COVID, but they made a silly mistake because there wasn't enough evidence there, and due to a lot of effort in the community, gyms then got reopened. So hallelujah. Today was the first day back, and yeah, it was a good one. So we did push workout, chest, shoulders, triceps. I'm going to go through sets, rep ranges, movement patterns, why I do things in a certain way during the workout, because this particular push workout is going to be one that I include in my current training program for the next couple of months to try and put on as much size as possible. And I'm doing a legs push pull split. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
So first muscle group I started with was chest, because it's quite a big muscle group compared to the shoulders and the triceps. Start off with incline bench press because the incline chest is a bit of a weak area for me, most of the men, and did this for 3 sets of 10 reps at 60 kg. Now, when I was doing these sets, I'm not going to failure. I'm doing something where I've got reps in reserve. So I had about 2 reps left, so I could probably get about 12, but that means I can get the most out of the rest of my workout. So moving on now was flat dumbbell bench press. So working all areas of the chest. So I again tried to aim for 10 reps. This was a little bit light, so I think, if I remember correctly, some of these sets I got about 12 reps out, because if you think you have gone too light where your muscle isn't really fatiguing that much at the end, it doesn't matter if you go a little bit lighter, do a few more reps, because 12 isn't that far away from 10. It's not like I was doing 16 reps compared to 10. So again, I did 3 sets of 10 reps on the flat dumbbell press as well. So key point here on that exercise and this one, which is now dumbbell flies, is when you are working the chest, try and keep your scapula back pushed against the bench, slight arch in the lower back, because that keeps a lot of tension on the pectorals. So that is where, if you want to build muscle, you need to damage them. Okay, I know it sounds bad, but you're tearing your muscle fibers, so when you repair them by eating correctly afterwards, you need to get the most tension and damage on the muscle group you're trying to work, and having your back and scapula in the correct position is definitely going to help that. Here I've got my elbows fixed, stretching the muscle, and at the top try not to touch the dumbbells because that will take tension off the muscle. So bring the dumbbells close, but then let them touch, stretch all the way down and contract at the top. So now moving on to the next muscle group, which is shoulders. So I surprised myself here because I haven't done military press in a while. Did 15 kilo plates each side and got about 6 reps out to begin with. So I could feel myself obviously fatiguing by the 4th and 5th rep, and I just thought I'll get 6 out, and then for the next 2 sets I'll go a little bit lighter. So as you can see, switched to 10 plates, 10 kilo plates each side now. Now again, working the shoulders, starting off with a big compound movement first, like the military press, because you're using the elbow joints, the wrists, shoulders, minor muscle groups as well that are going to help contract the shoulders and do this movement are also working. So that is the benefit of starting off with a compound exercise first, and it's more taxing on the body, so if you get them out of the way first, I find sometimes it helps, although you can switch up the order of your exercises as you go along, but not too much because you need to track progress. Okay, so moving on to the 3rd set. So the positioning of this, feet about hip width. Okay, you're going to bring basically the bar to your upper chest, okay, just below the top of the shoulders. And when you push up, extend your arms as high as you can go. Obviously I was struggling a bit here, but try and extend them up and push your head through the arms so it goes slightly under the bar like so. That is the correct way to do the movement. And for the last rep, if you need to, like me, give yourself a little jump to get it up, it's fine. So for today's workout, and anyone else who's doing a split of legs push-pull, obviously because you're working like 3 muscle groups in one workout, you're not really going to have time to do loads of reps, loads of sets all the time. So that is why I'm keeping the reps, you know, average, and also the sets to begin with, because as we progress, then I can add sets and reps as I start to see my lifts increase and myself get stronger and fitter. So the purpose of today's workout and the first couple of weeks of this training block, which usually lasts 4 weeks before you make changes to your program, I'm trying to aim to work all areas of each muscle group. So that is why obviously I did incline chest, flat bench, flies. Now I'm doing lat raises on shoulders after a military press to work the deltoid. And the movement for this exercise is pretty simple, as you can see. My advice is just bring the dumbbells up to eye level. You don't need to go too high, and keep the elbows in a fixed position. So now, as you can see, we're working the rear delts on the fly machine. So obviously, if you didn't know, the fly machine, you can do it for your chest, or you can adjust it by bringing the bars to the very back setting and chest up against the pad and hand basically in line with your shoulders, and come back and squeeze, hold for a couple of seconds and bring it back. Don't let the bars clump together. So next muscle group is triceps. So key point here is obviously close grip bench. So back positioning, same as the chest, same with the scapula as well. And hands should be about the same width apart as your nipples basically, unless you've got 3 of them like Scaramanga. Then keep the elbows nice and close in, close as you can to the rib cage. Push up, squeeze the tricep at the top, slowly bring it down in line with your sternum when you're bringing it down, so it should go up and down in a straight line. So last and final exercise is cable straight bar tricep pull down, and the movement for this, basically knees slightly bent, hips back, again slightly, kind of like a silverback gorilla stance, which is what I tend to be after I've bulked. And keep the elbows as close as you can to the rib cage, chest upright, look forward, squeeze the tricep when you pull down to the bottom, lengthen when you let the bar go up to the top in the eccentric part of the movement. So again, did this for, I think I did this actually for 4 sets, because I only did 2 exercises for triceps, 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps.
So there you have it. That is the end of today's video. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Make sure, if you enjoyed it, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon.